Morning. We're on our second to last day here at the campground. It's being campground hosted at Gallitzin State Park. So we thought we'd show you a little bit of our duties. We got this idea from Tom and Lori of RV Life, but we thought we'd show you what we do.
Every morning.
Every morning we get our tags. So first thing we do is hang them for the new people coming in.
So how many do you have this morning?
I didn't count them because I was out doing laundry this morning.
Oh. Well, you wanted to be the movie star this morning, so come on, let's go.
But I think we're going to have a full house.
Well, not actually a full house. The host is still here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, we're still here. Hey, look, we're still here.
You have to wait till you get closer. This thing has a real long range. Okay. If you stand sideways, I won't get a butt shot.
I get a butt shot this time, and then we'll
Are you
move
going to do
on.
the chicken dance?
Not today. No,
Oh, okay.
tomorrow.
What's next?
119.
Oh, I didn't even know we were getting a neighbor on both sides of us today.
You have your radio?
No, I'll have to go back and get my radio. I'm delinquent in my responsibilities.
And I got up early today. By the way, there's no set time to get up
Okay.
to do this. Rob, he gets up every morning at 6 a.m. Don't ask me why.
You know exactly why.
He has to take the girls out to the bathroom.
That's right, I do. Well, are you going to grab this and monitor what you're doing, and I'll go back and get the radio.
Okay. Get a little exercise with this too every day. Sometimes more exercise than you want, but whatever, it's fine. While we're waiting for him to come back, show you a little bit of the area. We had two of our grandsons this week for a couple of days. Caleb, and he celebrated his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Caleb. We'll see you Saturday. And Carbon, he was here. He left yesterday. They got to ride their bikes and go over the humps and bumps with their bikes, which they go up and down hills. We got to have ice cream. We had a good visit with them. There's a hawk around here in the trees. There's some crows trying to scare them off. We saw them yesterday, but we don't seem to see them today yet. Guys, tell them a little bit about the kids being here. And we get to carry a walkie-talkie, so we know all the news.
We know when people are here, when they're leaving.
I was telling them a little bit about the boys being here and what we did. We're waiting for...
Did you tell them about the manifest we get every morning? We get a manifest that shows everybody leaving and everybody coming in every day. Of course, we're only responsible for our loop, so we look at it to find out who's leaving, because we know those are the sites that we'll have to clean today. Having some troubles there?
Yeah. Maybe I needed a second cup of coffee.
Oh boy, I don't know how this...
Got it.
Okay.
Wow. We're gonna have neighbors today.
This whole street has been empty for the last 2 days. But it is Friday, so we can expect a lot. course, we're leaving Sunday, and we've already checked the list, and we have at least 14 checkouts, so we're going to be a little busy. Checkout is at 3 p.m. Check-in is at 3 p.m. So we're hoping by 1 p.m. everybody's gone, so we can clean the sites and take care of our own hookups as we say goodbye to Gallitzin until October. We're actually coming back for a Halloween event in October. We're going to spend 3 nights here, not as hosts, but as guests. So, how many more you got there?
A few.
Yeah, we're going to have a full house tonight. Try to get them under that second clip too. Open them and then slide them underneath the 3 teeth. If you don't, a gentle breeze will make them fall.
Then we'll pick them up.
All the way up to... There you go. Perfect. Oh,
Wow, this whole section's going to be full.
oh yeah. I think they're having a mini family reunion too, because I noticed that 3 of the tags are the same name, so.
And there's my laundry buddy right
There
there.
you go.
Hi. Let me stick it on the other side, okay?
No, yes, on the other side.
You forgot the rake too.
Okay, so we were just talking to somebody that was leaving today and telling us where he was going, and we advised him that there are rattlesnakes where he's going. So he is quite aware of it, and was a little concerned, but I think as we've never heard of incidents happening there, so I think everything will be all right. This is the parking one. You got to put it down on the bottom one.
Okay.
Is it 37 or 38?
38.
Oh, okay.
Play that number.
I'm not going out today.
I'm not going out today either. We're going out to a party, a ranger party.
As you can tell by the tree canopy, we got one of the better shaded loops. The only problem is it's been so wet and rainy here. I think we might have got 1 week of dry weather out of a month.
Maybe about 8 days.
So,
And our loop, we're the only ones with full hookups because we're the campground hosts.
yeah.
Hey!
I think that's where Tom and Lori are too, so. Okay, we're gonna get that one later.
Okay.
That's on our way back.
Okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna walk down to Hickory. This is the main road, folks, coming into the campground. And then all the loops tie off of that. Only 2 loops allow dogs, and this is not one of them. And this is not one of them. No dogs past these signs.
These people stand for some on the
Okay, this is our ride. This is what we go around and clean out fire pits with. It's an old Polaris, and it's not in horrible shape. I mean, it does run. But, okay. What?
Just wave it high.
Oh. Hold it about that direction. You'll get both of us in the picture.
Okay.
I have pulled the safety blocks. And now I'll be ready to start it. We got to run back to camp first and go get our rake so we can go do the beach job.
See what happens when
So
you get up.
We'll give you a little tour.
See what happens when you get up at 6 o'clock. Forget things.
One thing I gotta fix right now, otherwise I'm gonna get cooked out of here.
You need to hold the brake.
Yeah, hold the brake. One of them.
Gotta hold the brake. We have blocks to put under the wheels.
has a heater that runs 24/7.
Even on the hot days.
Always running. I think it's the cooling fan on the engine, actually. That's quite the boat. That's probably working.
I can't tell.
Okay, well you may want to go ahead and rotate it and just do some out the window seats. There you go. That's out the window seats. There you go. So you know what you're recording. I would put that beam in there. I would put that pillar in there.
No speed turbo.
That's the front. People get sick when they see videos coming out the side. People want to see where you're coming or going. They don't want to see what you went by.
I want to see it all.
We're expecting a customer here today.
Okay, I'll have to get the rake.
We'll shoot up right through the middle of our loop to get it. In the center of the loop, we have what we call a bathhouse or bathroom area. We got showers in there. We're not responsible for cleaning them. The Department of Pennsylvania does that. Again, we're only responsible for other issues. We've had to take gravel to a site that was too muddy, which was, you know, a little bit heavier work, but it was doable. We've been slowly already breaking camp because of the weather, with only 2 days left. With only 2 days left.
Got to get his rake.
Again, with only 2 days left, we didn't want everything to be soft and wet when we put it away, even though we're only going, you don't need it. Oh,
Here,
you
come on.
need to do a 10-100. Why don't you give me the right code?
Copy.
We went by a bathroom, so she has to use a bathroom. I gotta get down there close enough. We'll go down when there's nobody actually at. Okay, this is the beach area of the park. Marie and I have been coming down here for the last, is it 2 weeks now? 2 weeks. Not a lot of beach. Looking for seaweed along the beach here. Right before we got here, we got a call on the radio that it's already been checked out and everything seems to be acceptable. There's one little spot right there. Here, I'll go down and get it, and then you can do a close-up of what we actually been pulling out of the lake.
Suppose.
There's a big piece there, but I'm not going in the lake to get it.
No, we had one of the other hosts tell us that they did the beach for us, but we've done it. He's supposed to help. He has other things, and it's not hard for two people to do. So he actually did it today for us. But we figured we'd still show you what we were doing. Now, I actually go halfway in the water and scrape it out, but Opa, you didn't get wet today.
I know, I'm not going
But
in
I
there.
go in and I ruin my shoes, but that's okay.
So,
I'll get a new pair.
Can you see me, what you're recording?
Yes?
Okay, so this is a lake weed that we usually get in Pennsylvania in the summertime. And in order to keep the swimmers happy, our boss asked us to bring a rake, which we just recently bought this rake. We really like it. We didn't have to buy our own tools, but one of our co-hosts had one, and I said, that's really neat. I think I need one of those, so I purchased one. Anyway, off subject, this is the lake weed. Normally it floats along the shoreline during the night, and we get down here before the beach combers come down and get it all cleaned up. But this morning, our boss said there's nothing down here. So anyway, we're just going to take a ride down to the boat launch, which is the other place we normally keep this stuff clean from. And if there's nothing there, we're going to go clean a fire pit, and then we're going to call it a day.
Got to go dump it yet.
No, we don't have to dump it.
Oh.
No, we'll dump it. We'll dump it later when we do the rest of the site. Boat rental dock. You can rent canoes, kayaks, paddle boats, and pontoons.
Go into the door.
And here's a boat launch. And, okay, I do see a little bit. I think I'll attempt to get some of that out.
Turning it off, or I need to hold the brake?
No, I'll just turn it off.
It's usually a 10-minute job when we do it. It's not hard. We had our grand boys, Caleb and Carbon, help us, and they got a patch from the camp house office because they were helpers.
There we go. There's a better look at what we're pulling out of the lake. I saw a big piece floating over here someplace. I do have a little bit longer handle.
Shake it. I got it. Hey, you need to shake it. I got a butt shot.
Huh?
You need to shake it. I had a butt shot.
No, I didn't want you to show Jack Crack.
Oh, Jack Crack, he's not here today, but he will show up, I'm sure.
For those that don't know, that's the same as a plumber's crack.
If you don't know what a plumber's crack is, we'll show you that one later.
No, not mine.
Well,
We'll get banned from YouTube. All right. I think we're gonna call it quits. Like I said, there's nothing significant. Normally we get probably anywhere between 1 to 2 buckets full out of the lake. But they just groomed the beach yesterday, and I guess there was no need to do it again today. So we only have to do this 2 more times, and then we're done before our campground hosting days are done. All right,
I'm gonna go do a fire pit.
let's go do a fire pit.
I sing, or are you going to put music on this ride back to the fire pit?
Yeah, I want you to sing.
What should we sing?
You might as well.
We should
turn
sing.
That, you should turn that off. Because,
Sing something.
So we have enough battery.
Okay, we're back.
Don't say you're back until 2 seconds into the video.
We're back. And
Okay,
look.
so we just noticed one of our campers was leaving, and this is one of the sites that we had to clean. So we look around for garbage. Generally, I can honestly say that, honey, I'm over here. Generally, I could say that the campgrounds are pretty clean. You know how when you rip open something, a little piece falls to the ground? That's generally what we're picking up. We're never picking up like bags of garbage like you could probably imagine in some places. Unfortunately, in this case, he just left. It's probably 11:30. Sure, we could let this burn out, but then we'd have to come back this afternoon and clean it. We chose to clean it now. What that involves is removing the hot and cold ashes. As soon as I break this apart, I'll throw it in the back of the scooter. It'll probably go out. I have rope and the tire is there. Thank you. Thanks for the offer. Have office clear. You're welcome. Clear.
Ooh, that's a hot one.
Yep. Okay, here, let me show. All right, so that's about what we do to clean them out. But I'm putting the shovel away here. But what we do is sometimes, this is a metal bin to protect the bed of the Polaris. As you can see, we have a little smoking going on. What I do is, honey, oh, she couldn't hear me.
I couldn't hear you.
What we'll do is we'll take this bottle of water. Try to clean it off.
Smoking. Woohoo! Smoke gets in your eyes.
What's that?
I said it's smoking.
Yeah.
Smoke gets in your eyes.
Now it's just steaming. All right, so this is 104.
That was 105.
105. You can mark it down as complete. Here we are back at the top of our loop. 114 checked out last night, so their fire's going to be cold and wet. So we put that on top of what we just picked up.
See, that one's cold.
Yep, that one's cold. Now we got a big pile of mud.
Had to help put out the smoking fire.
Yeah, that's what I just said. This one got one coming today? No.
No, they weren't supposed to leave till today, so nobody came today.
Most people make their reservations online, although you can call the office.
to retiring.
Oh yeah. This is what retired people do. Okay. What's next? Oh, 96 hasn't left yet. That's yeah, 129 is probably not gone. So let's show them how these faucets work. I'll pop off this bottle and then we'll run over to Cherry. So show them that blue can there too.
This is for recyclable cans. They save it to do projects around the campsite.
Aluminum cans.
Aluminum cans.
Okay, so they have these faucets. I think this loop has 2 of them. If you push down, water comes out of here, which is all we really need.
Don't get wet.
And the way they work, if you ever got to put a hose on them, you got to pull this ring down before you open it, and that'll make the water come out of the spigot. Once in a while we get a camper up here that needs more water, and he'll pull this camper around to fill up his fresh water tank.
Nice pathway.
Okay. These are auto drains to make sure that the heads don't freeze up in winter. Okay, well, I think what we're going to do is close off. We're going to move this over to another host that's looking for the ride so they can go clean their pits. So I think we'll close this out. Next time you see us, we'll be in another campground where we're going to spend about 5 days getting ready for our next trip, which I'm sure you're going to want to follow us with. So until then, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.